Welcome to the campus of Emmanuel Lutheran High School. Today we have a JV matchup between Emmanuel Lutheran Lancers and the Gilmanton Varsity Reserve. On the floor for the Lancers, we have Ben Rademacher, Bryce Sitto, Andrew Plath, Carter Rutz, and Dawson Quaid. Carter Rutz, layup, floater in, 2 points. For Gilmanton, we have Taylor Jesse, Trent Parr, Grady Meyer, Gavin Williams, and AJ Montreuil. Gilmanton took a shot, it was off. Quaid up off the glass. Assist from Carter Rutz. Oh, we had Gilmanton stepped on the line, lost control of the ball. Some Dave Rodeball up here in the booth, trying to run camera and comment on the game. So I won't be as smooth as Ross Rail or Joel Bernthal, but I'll do my best. Rutz drives baseline, loses control. Gilmanton recovers the ball. Parr with the ball. Down to Montreuil. Oh, nice. Not sure it was a great shot, but cross-court pass to Quaid. Quaid inside to Rademacher. Rademacher thinks second, throws it away. Turnover, Lancers. Lancers playing man defense right now. Three-point shot attempt by Grady Meyer. Off, and Plath brings the ball down court. Quaid on the wing. Cross-court pass. Rutz inside to Rademacher. Oh, and Ben went up and came down with the ball. That's a travel. Turnover. There's a couple turnovers now on Rademacher. There we go, 30-second timeout. Gilmanton coach drawing up some plays. Jonah Albrecht, JV coach, talking to his team, encouraging them to do things the way they've been taught and the way they've been doing all season so far. We have a two-game matchup today. First, it's JV versus Gilmanton, and then the Varsity Lancers have a tough matchup today against Onalaska Luther. The boys reported to me that Luther is ranked 6th in D4, and I don't think we're ranked at all, so it's going to be a tough matchup. All right, Andy Plath with the block and the steal. Plath drives inside, loses control of the ball. Another turnover. Gilmanton recovers. Jesse with the ball on top. Out to Montreuil. Into Meyer. Meyer looks back to Jesse. Parr inside and taken away by Rutz. Rutz brings the ball down court. Out to Bryce. Into Quaid. Quaid, oh, nice. Rose up, had a good arc on the ball, and fell in the basket. I just had that conversation with him in class the other day about his shots being flat and needing to get some arc on the ball. And I don't think it's me, but I think he realized that's what he needs to do. Ball's thrown off of Sito's leg, and oh! If he would have gotten that, that would have been one-on-one to the hoop. Nice hustle by Bryce Sito. But it is a turnover after all. Parr brings the ball up. Passes the wing onto Jesse, over to Montreux. Parr with a shot from the arc, and he comes up short. Came off the rim, I should say. Rebound by Thorough. And he put it back up like he's supposed to, but it was a little strong shot. Parr tries to drive the base. Rutz gets a hand on the ball. Nice. And recovers it. Oh, Quaid goes up, and he is fouled. He'll be shooting 2, and I think the foul's going to go against number 3. Oh, 2-5. All right, I was going to give the foul to the wrong guy. Gavin Williams with his first foul, first team foul. Quaid bounces off the rim on his first shot. He'll try again. Sometimes they need to take a breath and just relax. Oh, it was a nice looking shot. Hit the back bar. I'm not a proponent of the back bar. Balls tend to come off that pretty hard. Oh, nice shot by Blake Wales, who checked into the game. So on the floor for the Lancers, Plath, Sito, Thorough, Quaid, and Wales. Oh, and Taylor Jesse threw that ball up. It was not a good shot. Oh, number 13, Chase Jesse now in the game. That was a nice shot by Chase. And I didn't turn the camera, so you didn't see that. Sorry, folks. Thorough up, tries it off the glass, but it's shots off. Gilmanton brings the ball. Oh, drives to the hoop. Oh, off the back bar again. Gilmanton checking on the ref, making sure he's okay. Slammed the ref into the padding, but it's part of the game. Gilmanton inbounds ball. Lancers still in a man, playing a little help defense. Sito will bring the ball up for the Lancers. Wales inside to Thorough. Back to Wales. Wales over. Oh! Through the hands of Andy Plath. That's a turnover. I will not be tracking points, so if you're trying to keep score at home, again, trying to do 2 things at once is not the easiest, so. Gilman tries to feed it inside. Wales gets a hand on it. Ball's out on the Lancers. Gilmanton will inbound the ball. Looks like they're running a box. to Montreux. Montreux's going to try to drive, loses control. Rademacher gets a hand on it. Long arms on that Ben Rademacher. Shots up, not a very good shot. But you don't make shots, you don't try. Cross-court pass. Not a fan of the cross-court pass myself. Think they're kind of lazy. Wales with another three. Off the rim. Rademacher gets the rebound to Thorough. Loses it between his legs. Gathers it back. Out to Sito. Sito's going to rise up. Oh, that was probably about a 13-footer. Maybe a 14-footer. So far, the Lancers are holding their own. As far as I understand it, this is the reserve. This is the bench for the Gilmanton varsity team. Oh, and that back, over and back. He lost control of the ball and bounced on the other half. Well, that happens. All right, Lancers will inbound the ball. Joe LeDuc checking in. Noah Thorough going to the bench. Grady Meyer going out. Gilmanton, we have, let me check this again. A.J. Montreux, Chase Jesse, Taylor Jesse, Gavin Williams, and one other young man, Trent Parr. Now on the floor for Gilmanton. Looks like Lancers is still playing man defense. One addition is George Carsonson is also in for the Lancers right now. Andy Platt sitting on the bench right now. Rademacher out to Sito. Sito looking. Cross-court pass again. Carsonson with a shot way up off the glass. Rademacher looking out to Sito. Sito backs out to Wales. Inside to Carsonson to LeDuc. LeDuc up with the shot. Off the rim. Gilmanton recovers the ball. Montreux with the ball in the wing. Looking to drive in. Kicks it out to Parr. Parr looking to Gavin. But back to Montreux with another shot from the arc. Off the rim. Rebound by Rademacher. Rademacher bounce pass over to Soto on the wing. Inside to LeDuc. LeDuc trying to find Wales on the wing. Cross-court pass to Sito. Back inside. Oh, nice. Overhead pass to Wales, who was just outside the key. Gavin Williams out with a long shot. Oh, he was at least 2 feet beyond the arc. That was a nice shot. Defenders need to get out there and get a hand in the face, especially if they're playing man defense. There's no reason for that to happen. Sito rises up off the rim, and ball will go out. Gilmanton will take control of the ball. Subs are coming in for Gilmanton. Number 2, Devin Werline, and Grady Meyer back in. Montreux and looks like number 3, Taylor Jesse, will take a seat, get some water, get refreshed. Sure they'll be back in pretty soon. Werline with the ball. Parr rises up. Oh, off the rim. Sito grabs a rebound. Sito brings the ball down. Looks outside. Oh, lazy overhead pass again. Carsonson up off the back bar. And Werline gets the rebound. Parr will bring it up for the Panthers. Gavin Williams, another 3 attempt off the rim. Rutz with the ball. Rutz back in the game. For the Lancers, we have Bryce Sitto, George Carsonson, Joe LeDuc, Jonathan Brandel, and Carter Rutz. Cross-court pass to Rutz, and these boys really like that cross-court pass. If I was a defense, I would look for that every single time. Rutz with a 3. See if Rutz can get his 3-point shot going here. Rutz will draw a foul. This is the first foul for the Lancers. Refs are letting them play, I guess. So that's first personal foul on Carter Rutz. First team foul for the Lancers. Meyer will inbound the ball for the Panthers. Gavin Williams up to Chase Jesse, and it looks like Andy Platt. Andy Plath will draw a foul. Will commit a foul. That's his first. Team's second. Werline will inbound the ball. Out to Parr. Parr will drive a little bit. Oh, and he throws it out. Throws it over the hands of Grady Meyer. Lancers ball. Plath will bring the ball up. Out to Rutz. Rutz looks. Oh, that was not a bad shot. That was probably about a 12-footer from the side. Werline brings the ball up. Up to Williams. Williams with another shot. Off the rim. Oh, it was not a bad shot. Brandel with the ball in the wing. Oh. Brandel passed to Logan Thompson, who has checked in. So Sitto and Rademacher on the bench. Wales on the bench. And that's too bad. That was a nice play. Nice idea. Fed the ball to the low post, and the ball just came off the rim. Brandel with the 3, and he makes it. Jonathan Brandel. I think the Panthers will take a longer look at him. Rutz bring the ball up. Nice. Brandel saves it. Off of Thompson into LeDuc. LeDuc rises up off the back of the rim. Werline bringing the ball up for the Panthers. Out to Parr. Parr with the 3. Oh, in and out. Chase Jesse goes up, gets the basket, and is fouled by Carter Rutz. That will be his second. Team's third. So if we have an and 1. And the Lancers going to take a timeout. 19-7, 2:54 left in the first half. JV had an outing the other night. It was a bit of a rough game for them. They played the Cochran Fountain City Pirates. It was unusual. Right now, the Lancers have more points in this game than they did in the entire game against CFC. I asked the boys in school about that, and they said to me, "We don't want to talk about it." But that didn't stop me. We still talked about it. Logan gets the ball to Andy Plath. I got to turn the camera. Sorry. Randall up top. And sure enough, Andy Plath travels. Turnover. Panthers get the ball. Taylor Jesse inbounds to Devin Werline. To AJ Montrell. Montrell on the wing. Directing traffic. Back to Chase Jesse. Jesse to his brother. I believe they must be brothers. Werline will take that shot, and it's off. And Plath will get the rebound. Running down by himself. Backs it out. Brandel has the ball now. Brandel out to Rutz. Rutz looking, going inside. Dishes out to Plath on the wing. Back to Rutz. Out to Brandel. Brandel will take another three, and he makes it. That's his second three attempt. That's John is now 2 for 2 from the arc. He might be the skinniest guy on the floor, but he can shoot. Foul was called on Gilmanton. I did not see what happened, but it was on Devin Werline. That's his first. He'll take a seat on the bench. And in for him is, looks like Taylor Jesse came back into the game. Now on the floor for the Lancers, we have Plath, Bryce Sitto, Ben Rademacher, Dawson Quaid, and Logan Thompson. Oh, Andy Plath loses the ball off the side of his foot. Panthers ball. Okay, so you can see on the scoreboard it's 22-7, 1:25 left in the game. Lancers have 3 team fouls. Gilmanton has 2 team fouls. Pretty clean game so far. This game will probably go quick if the refs don't blow their whistles. Gilmanton trying to move the ball around. Looking inside. Oh, looks like the foul is going to be on Logan Thompson, number 24 for the Lancers. He probably thinks he didn't foul, but it looks like he did. He was behind the guy, and ref called him on a push. Gilmanton just threw the ball up, hit the top of the backboard. That is out of bounds. Lancers will take over. Sitto will bring the ball up for the Lancers. Out to Rademacher. Rademacher looking. Rademacher rises up. Oh, nice floater. I would say that was probably about 8 feet from the rim, but that was a nice shot. The assist was probably Noah Thorough. Oh, a little behind the dribble, behind the back dribble by Montrell. Grady Meyer will try to drive inside. Kicks it out to Gavin Williams. Taylor Jesse will try to drive baseline, rises up, tries a floater, hits the side of the rim. Bryce Sitto brings the ball for the Lancers. Out to Wales. Wales looking inside. Oh, bad pass. I think the ball got away from him. Time was running out, and A.J. Montrell took a probably 20-foot three there. We're at halftime now. You see the score 24-7. So we'll have 2 broadcasts today. This game here, and then we will go away, and then we will come back with the varsity game between Onalaska Luther and Emmanuel Lutheran Lancers varsity team. I'll do a little research, see what I can tell you about Luther. All right, so as a preview, looks like Luther plays in the Cooley Conference. Right now, it shows on Max Preps that Luther has a 5-2 record. They have scored 529 points and given up 455. So 5-2 record looks like it's the conference record, and overall they are 13-2. So I see if I can dig in a little bit deeper here. So they are second in the Cooley. They have a couple games. January 25th, they played Melrose Mindoro. They won 67-55 over Melrose. 4 days before that, on the 21st, they played West Salem, who is tops in the Cooley, and they lost to West Salem 85-79 for Luther. See if I can look at their roster here. Again, don't know much about the Onalaska Luther Knights. Well, you never know about measurements in high school basketball, but looks like they have some pretty sizable kids. All right, well, let me look at the roster here for Luther. Yeah, it shows that Luther has they have a 6'9" athlete, Gavin Proudfoot. He's a senior. 6'7" sophomore, Logan Barr. 6'5" junior, Justin Miller. 6'2" sophomore, Sam Horman. Looks like a 6'3" junior, Schwichtenberg. 6'5" junior, Gabe Hulskamp. And if some of those taller kids are in their starting lineup, the Lancers are going to have a little bit of a long day. For the Lancers, our tallest kid is Tim Oster. He does not start for the Lancers. Daniel Hine is next, listed at 6'3". So it's going to be I have a feeling it's going to be a long day for the Lancers today, playing against a quality opponent from probably a quality conference. All right, well, that's it for now. I'll come back when the game is back in session. Thank you. Test, test, test. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, so that's a channel fader. That one is the ambient mic, which we don't need right now.
But
It's muted, right? Yeah, it's muted.
it's weird. It seems backwards.
Yeah.
When the lights are on, it's on.
Yeah, right. I think that's so that when you look down, you can see it. So we just had a comment. So I just reading a comment that the volume was off, and the reason is I'm probably sitting a little bit far away from the microphone because I was trying to operate the camera at the same time. But now Ross Rail has come to save me. He will be camera operator. I will continue to call the play-by-play. Again, it won't be as smooth as Joel Bernthal or Ross Rail, but we'll give it a shot.
So how was your anniversary celebration last night, Dave?
It was great.
That's all we're gonna get. It was great.
Yep.
36 years?
37, Ross.
37 years.
Yep. But nobody watching this broadcast really cares about that, so.
You might be surprised.
I might be. All right. Both teams are back. (24-7). Lancers up. Clock's running down. Teams are talking to the coaches. Refs are stepping on the slip knot. Don't want to fall down. Refs are, not young spring chickens, so they got to make sure their shoes are not slippery. All right, looks like Wales will be coming out instead of Sido. Sido will probably be playing 2 halves of the varsity game, maybe. We'll see what happens. Tough opponent coming in. All right, for the Panthers, Williams will inbound the ball to Parr. Montreux, Meyer, and Taylor Jesse are on the floor for the Panthers. And Parr will bring the ball. Again, it appears, yes, Lancers are still in a man defense. Tries to get, and Quaid's going to get called for the push. He was behind the offensive player and reached across, and that's always going to be a foul. Quaid's, that's his first foul. Team's first. Wales swats the ball away from the inbound. It'll stay Panthers ball. Parr to Montreux. Montreux inside to Meyer. Rademacher grabs the ball, loose ball. Ben comes up with it. Out to Wales. Wales inside to Quaid. Quaid turns and nice jumper. Again, nice arc on that ball. As I said, I said to him, I was like, your shots are a little flat. You need a little arc on it. Again, I'm not claiming any responsibility. Ball's fed inside. Oh, off the rim. Taylor Jesse grabs the rebound, tries to put it off, and it just rolls off the rim again. They've had a lot of shots today that have done that to them. Wales with the ball in the arc. Inside to Quaid. Quaid will, he thought about shooting. Plath has the ball. Cross-court pass. Wales takes his eye off the ball, and Parr swats it out of his hand. Lancers recover. Rutz will bring the ball up for the Lancers. Out to Rademacher in the wing. Plath giving a head fake, drives inside, and he's going to be fouled. Looks like it's going to be against number 25, Gavin Williams. And it looks like that is Williams' second foul of the game. Panthers' first team foul for the second half. Thorough in for Quaid. Rutz will inbound the ball for the Lancers. Blake is going to have to really pay attention because Trent Parr is looking for him to be. Montreal finally hits a three. Twice now, Wales has had that ball punched out of his hands by Parr. He's got to be a little bit more careful with the ball. Rademacher out to Wales. Looking inside, ball's dead. Plath inside to Thurl. Thurl off the glass. Very nice shot. Squared to the basket. Wales gets the Parr passed the ball to Montreal, but Montreal took his eye off the ball for a second, and then Wales was able to get the loose ball. Inside to Thurl, and another one. Finding the big man inside was Carter Rutz. I believe that's Noah's second basket of the game. Ball forced inside. Meyer looks out. Parr with the ball in the ring. Montreal with another shot. Off the edge of the rim. Thurl with the rebound. Rutz will bring the ball up for the Lancers. Rademacher tries to dribble penetrate. Panthers close him off. Rutz and nice jumper. Probably, 17 feet. Williams will take another long three. He had two earlier in the first half, about the same distance, so he's really comfortable shooting from that distance. But I think he's probably about 2 for 5 or 2 for 6 right now from that range. So Williams will check out, and Jace Chessie and Devin Werline will check in for the Panthers. And John Brandel and Logan Thompson in for the Lancers. See if we get John to keep that three-point shot going. Feeds inside the Wales. Wales up. Thompson grabs the rebound, and he. Oh, that was close. Logan with not a very good pass, and it was stolen. Werline's going to try to dribble inside. Thurl with the rebound. Rademacher will bring the ball up for the Lancers. Right, long cross-court pass to Brandel. Again, this JV team loves those long cross-court passes. Feed inside from Rademacher to Wales. Wales off the glass with the layup. There it is. 34-10. Long three. So it was a long three by Taylor Jesse. Wales coming off the glass, tips it out to Logan. Logan fumbled the ball out of bounds. Werline will inbound for the Panthers. Oh. All right, so they're going to call Brandel on a push. And I'm not the ref, so I won't question it. But John was standing pretty straight up and down. Parr's at the line. He makes his first. He'll be shooting two. Montreal checking out. Taylor Jesse checking out. Gavin Williams and Grady Meyer checking in for the Panthers. Parr with the second shot. Off the rim. Rebound by Rademacher. Rademacher will bring the ball up. Out to Brandel on the wing. Brandel's going to try to drive. Oh, he got closed off. Rademacher. That Parr is good with his hands. He's looking for opportunities to smack that ball out of your hands, so you got to be careful, boys. Brandel with the ball up top. Oh. Logan was cutting towards the arc. John threw the ball where Logan used to be. Ball out of bounds on the Lancers. Panthers bring the ball up. Parr with the ball. Out to Williams. Takes his eye off the ball. Meyer has recovered. Inside the wear line. Both teams having a little bit of a difficult time keeping control of the ball. Parr will inbound the ball to wear line up top. Grady Meyer looking. Bounces it into Parr. He's going to look like he was going to back Brandel down into the hoop. Oh, nice give and go. Backdoor cut. That was really clever. Brandel brings the ball up. Rademacher feeds Thorough going to the hoop, and he lost the handle. Thompson will inbound the ball for the Lancers. Out to Wales. Wales to Brandel. Thompson with the ball. Back up top to Ben Rademacher. Ben's looking. Oh, there's some body on that. Thompson bounce pass down to Thorough, but goes out. Joe Leduc will check in. Ben Rademacher will take a seat on the bench. Taylor Jesse with the ball for Gilmanton. Out to wear line. Inside to Jace Jesse, who makes the basket, and it'll be an and one. Foul against Blake Wells from behind. Chase Jesse will be shooting one. Off the rim. Brandel will have the ball for the Lancers, bringing up the middle. Dribbles past the defender, tries to. We're having a little difficult time. Bounce passes down at the ankles to Thorough, losing the handle. John probably should have rose up and taken a shot, but he opted to pass it. And Williams out beyond the arc. He misses the hoop. Ball's out of bounds. Lancers will take over. Looks like the Luther team is shown up, and looks like they have a lot of staff. More staff than the Lancers do. Logan Thompson brings the ball up for the Lancers. Out to the wing, John Brandel. Brandel looking over to George Carsonson, who's now checked into the game. Out to Thompson. Thompson will try to dribble. Kicks it to Wales. Wales will try to dribble. Out to Carsonson. Carsonson inside to Leduc. Leduc way up off the glass. Panthers recover. Get the rebound. Meyer inside. Oh, Carsonson with the rebound, and Grady Meyer with the foul. Lancers will bring them. We got a timeout. Looks like a timeout. White. Coach Albrecht wants to talk to the boys. Well, 8 minutes, 10 seconds left in this game. Lancers 34, Panthers 15. As we said, Onalaska Luther has shown up. Athletes in the locker room. AD's talking to coaching staff. our bench might not be long enough for their coaching staff and their players. Again, just looking at their roster with the printed heights on there. 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", 5'9", 6'2", 6 foot, 6'5", 6'3", 6'2", 6'5", 6'7", and 6'9". Some very long boys playing basketball today on the Lancers court. And time is back in, and Brandel will inbound to Wales. Wales will bring the ball up for the Lancers. Bounce pass inside to Wales. Goes up off the glass, kind of little bounce off the rim. Carsonson trying to defend the pass, but Panthers recover. Chase Jesse tries to drive. Going to kick it back out to Werline. Werline thinking about it. Chase Jesse around the backboard and up and in. Wales out to Thompson. Thompson. So far, Logan has not taken a shot. Drives baseline, and Gilmanton's called on a block. Up, sub coming in, Montrell coming in, and looks like Werline is going out. Thompson tries to force it into Carsonson. Ball's recovered by the Panthers. Oh, and he loses the ball. So Chase Jesse received the pass from Montrell. Montrell was not ready to get a ball back to him. Went off his foot. Lancers ball. Wales brings the ball up. Sky pass. Oh. Logan with his first shot, little long. Leduc with the ball up top, looking, kicks it out to Carsonson. Carsonson back to Brandel. Brandel's out beyond the arc. Out to Thompson. Trying to find it inside. Wales back to Brandel. Overhead pass to Thompson up top, back to Carsonson. Logan rises up off the hoop, off the back of the rim. Panthers with the ball. Bounce pass inside to Chase Jesse, who rises up off the rim. Thompson recovers the ball. Out to Brandel. Brandel tries to feed it inside. Little high for Joe Leduc. Not sure why Thompson's not playing in the low post. Probably because of Leduc's beef. He's a little bit... Lancers lose the ball. Grady Meyer passes it. Oh, it was like a dump pass to Williams. Quaid is now back in the game. Quaid and Rademacher, Thompson, Brandel, and Carsonson now on the floor. The group on the floor right now for the Lancers. Finally, inside pass by Rademacher to Thompson, who kicks it off the glass for a basket. I think with his length, I'd keep him inside. Quaid with the ball. Going to try to dribble all the way down, and Brandel touched it last. He doesn't think he did, but Quaid dribbled all the way down court. Tried to force a pass out to the side. Panthers bring the ball up. Brandel with the rebound. Some crafty ball handling there. Ball was bounced between Quaid's legs. Logan Thompson outside, off the rim. Panthers ball. 3:52 left in the game. 38-17. Lancers over Panthers. Panthers get the ball back. Williams will take a three. It's off the rim. I think he is now 2 for 7 or 2 for 8. I'm not really sure. Carson inside to Thompson, blocked by Williams. Montreux will bring the ball down for the Panthers. To Grady Meyer out on the wing. Back to Montreux. Tony's gonna, they're going to try to work the ball inside. Looking inside. Williams was not a good shot. He just turned and fired. Quaid tries to force the ball down low. Not necessary, I don't think. I mean, I won't fault the guy. But probably not necessary to do that, what he just did. Rademacher will drive. Off the glass. Oh, rolls off the rim. And going to be a foul against Noah Thorough, number 54. Third team foul for the Lancers. First foul for Thorough. Panthers bring the ball up. Wow. That was a long three. Probably 18 feet out. 20 feet out, I should say. Basket by the Panthers. Throw up out the glass. That's either his 6th or 8th point in that manner. Parr with the ball. Out to Jesse. I believe they're brothers. To Grady Meyer. Meyer back to Taylor Jesse. Feeds it into Chase. Chase looking to. Oh, nice. Tried to back down Rademacher, but turned and fired and kicked it off the glass and scored a bucket. And, ball was off the top of the backboard. Usually, must not hit the pipes, I guess. .129 left in the game. 18-point lead for the Lancers. A lot of turnovers in this game for both teams. Rademacher with the ball. Brandel looking, goes down to the corner, and the ball is stolen. Quaid stole the ball back. And Quaid, 2 shots, both off. Don't really need the points. Grady Meyer, the bank is open. Hits a 3 off the backboard. 38 seconds left in the game. Out to Brandel, back to Thompson. They should just pass the ball around, run the clock out. And that's what it looks like they're going to do. Dribble around, pass the ball around. And Lancers will run the clock out. Good for them. And that's the game. Lancers 40, Gilmanton 25. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back. I thought the game was at 1:15, but I see it's only 12:10 right now. So it'll probably be 1:15 for the varsity game. We'll see you back then. Ross Rail will be calling the game. I'll go back to the camera because that's what I'd rather do.